Hello, folks. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the very first race of Challenge Cup Season 7. This is the first race on the schedule, and we couldn't wait to bring it to you. Your commentators today couldn't be more knowledgeable about what is going on. It is Chuckles, it is Lee Harrold, and it is Toffile. Folks, how are you?
I'm doing all right. We got ourselves we got Entrance Randomizer for indoors and is fully shuffled, so we're gonna get quite a lot of length added to that as a result.
Yeah. We also have random spawns. So yeah, we're just gonna be looking around for a while. We're not gonna have any easy ways to get back to places.
Man, Silver Gauntlet's pulling out all the stops with this new layout. It looks amazing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All credits
Why
for
just
that.
call me like what?
I called you knowledgeable. Yes. All credits for the layout, by the way, go to Ito, who also does the layout for the amazing French restreams. And yeah, thank you so much to him for this amazing layout. And yeah, now I'll get out of your hair. We are about to get started. There's 15 seconds left on the countdown timer. Here we go.
Let's go! We got this. Where are we gonna start today? Because we're definitely adults today.
Yeah, actually having random spawns, so we're not going to be spawning the Templar time with interior ER and random spawns. We're going to have to find that Templar time wherever it may be.
Oh, and it's adult shooting in Kakariko from the windmill. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, honestly, getting our Kakariko start off pretty good right now, just because it's probably the most entrance dense location in the game.
Yep. You might want to check Dompe as well.
Yeah, don't forget that hut. That could be an easy one to.
Oh, there's the shop.
Yeah.
It's a free blue fire. Well, blue fire if we get 2 wallets.
Yeah, the shops aren't shuffled, and we have interior ER. And here's Mido.
There's Mido's house. There's 2 chests. We've got a bow. We got hearts. Actually, a heart container, which is actually pretty neat.
Like the one thing I kind of see like an issue with what Koari's doing right now is this Dompe's race might be the only way to Windmill as an adult, because it could spawn in the back alley of the market that you can't get to as an adult.
Yeah, so you could do it now and save quit, but like, yeah, you're right. You could be completely gone in an area potentially.
Yep. There's the Great Fairy Fountain, and well, we're like 1 item away from just doing Forest Temple right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't start with ZL, so with interior ER, it's just going to be, oh, here's a fairy fountain. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, forget it later.
Well,
pretty much. But we can still pick up the song if we can find it.
Yeah. And we found one of the shield shops at least, so that's nice.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can't exactly do like the windmill right now until we get Song of Time, or if we find the entrance.
Yeah. Honestly, Koari, you're better off safe quitting. I think.
Yeah, because he's basically done all the Temple of all the graveyard checks now, doesn't he? He wants to go back into CAC.
Yep. No, there's Choose.
Check the hut. Check the hut!
We want to see the size.
Uh-oh.
He didn't show the hut.
No, he didn't.
It's going to be the Temple of Time.
Adult shoe bowling, let's go! And the setup for adults is different from the child setup, but it's not like it's overly difficult. It's just something you don't get to do very often in standard.
Frogstew is dead.
Pog.
Nice.
And there's a free shield. Well, we could buy a shield there.
Yeah.
Was that the
Actually,
second shield shop? Because I think the other one's bottom house. I think they're both next to each
yeah, they're both in CAC. Nice.
other.
And the bomb shop.
Nice.
We've shuffled almost every shop in the game into Kakariko.
Yeah, it's just, well, it is a booming village. So it would make sense there's lots of shops.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely the second shop with the shield.
Yeah, I think we haven't seen the potion shop, corn shop, or Kokiri shop. So.
Yeah, the Goron shop will need to be in an adult available location because we need to be able to buy it for logic for
Yeah.
because it's required only if not on.
Oh, yeah, save quite. We can start immediately.
It's the boys!
The boys. They're in the graveyard now. That probably. I don't know what that means though.
Yeah, Koari, like, maybe
Oh my
intentionally
gosh,
left
the
them boys.
scale. The scale is actually pretty good to get here because it does mean that now we can get into domain as child.
Yeah, that's definitely good routing because Kokiri Forest has got lots of interiors as well. Get them all done.
You
Yeah.
know what would be kind of screwed up? If we get 2 wallets and the game expects us to melt the sword domain shop for
Yeah.
Temple 5.
That would be kind of twisted, though. That would mean that either we'd have to get Prelude pretty early on, or that we'd need to get the 2 wallets early on.
Yeah.
And ZL.
Well, we started with Saria Song, so, Minuet check's available.
Yeah, that's true. At least in Logic.
Yeah.
Since you can't just jump over Mido because he's small.
He tries.
Pretty rude that you actually have to do the bomb tube bowling as adult. Like, you can't. Quite often you can cheese it and go in there as child and just do the normal setup, but yeah, you're going to be forced adult because that's an adult-only entrance.
I mean, there is an adult setup for it. It's just not going to be commonly used compared to the child one.
I don't know it, so.
I think it's on YouTube at least.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
There's Dampe.
Yeah, hopefully Koari now remembers. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah. I wonder if that makes him remember that he needs to go and check that. That would be great. I would have appreciated that.
Wait, Alka, no!
Alka.
You're gonna miss your scale! Aw.
Wait, there we go.
No, never mind, there we go! It's
Nice.
like he heard us somehow.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, I can do this now.
I kind of think with scale, you probably want to head upriver after this. You could take the bomb shoes and do Dodongos.
Well, you could do Death Mountain Trail, and then you lead into the forest, and then you can actually head up the river.
Yeah, but
You've got a bow to open the shortcut as well, so maybe actually, because you can do the bow the other way, maybe it's worth going upriver and going through Goron City later.
Well, I mean, we have bomb shoes, so
yeah,
I guess it
want to
depends on
save the
how many we
bomb
got.
shoes as well. You've only
Ooh,
got,
it's the 5
yeah.
pack.
For me, if you have 5, you just use them. Like, don't even bother thinking about like scumming them. It's just you just save quitting all the time if you do that.
The sound is amazing for when the bombs go off in there. Let's see.
Koari's going this way. I think.
Ooh.
The little logic breaker is breaking logic yet again, but leading to hover boots.
Ooh. Okay, now you're going up the mountain.
That's the song in
Bolero.
DLC available.
Bolero.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you also have strength, so doing DC isn't bad. You can beat it.
You can also get the big chest, and if there's a big chest in the left-hand side of the maze, you could backflip over the Goron maze as well. So that's actually really powerful.
Yep.
This is going to be a really interesting race. Like, I think these two in this group, I think Alk actually probably had a potential of making top 64. So maybe I was a little bit surprised he was that low down. And Koari's been top 64 before. So
Koari
this is a
Forest
nice
Foolish.
Yeah, actually, Chuckles, this is actually the closest ranked match in the entire tournament.
That's true. They're the 81 and 82 seed. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, top of Group B and bottom of Group A.
Yeah.
And like honestly, like Koari has been on a bit of a hot streak before this.
Yeah, he had a good last year as well. He's one of the few amazing people who were in the top 64 last year and in Challenge Cup this year. I know another person quite close to me who is in that category as well.
Yeah. Also was semifinalist in the SGL in-person tournament. Was undefeated in groups,
Yeah,
including a win over What the Hell's Happened. So
yeah. Completely forgot he went on a bit of a tear. Yeah, he just occasionally like gets on a bit of a hot streak and then eventually cools down a bit. Like his last league season that he played, not the season just went, but the season before, he didn't perform maybe as well as maybe expected. So yeah, he has hot and cool periods.
Don't we all?
And Alka's just been kind of like was put into Division 8 in league, probably too low. Won Division 8, was in Division 7 the time afterwards, won that. So he's just kind of been balling at the moment.
yeah.
And
Big
was also an
Alka.
RSL. Was in the tiebreaker between Cola and Alf,
Yeah.
which was rather interesting.
And honestly, though, I'm just thinking about it. We did get a hint that Koari Forest is foolish.
Yeah.
And that's
Yep.
actually really, really nice because there are a lot of entrances in Koari Forest.
Absolutely.
So you could just kind of go in everything and just walk out and be done with it.
It'd be great if you found like a load of like fairy fountains, like great fairy fountain there being like, yes, don't need to come back here.
Yep. And
Do
that
you
means you
check
can
the
skip
entrances,
Koari Sword
like-
Chest.
Like, do you skip the entrances knowing that they're not going to be there, or is it something that's nice just to tick them off the list? Because it's going to take you a minute or so to go through those entrances.
That's a big chest in Dodongo's Cavern right there.
Yeah. I kind of feel like you probably just want to take a look and just see if there's any like as we said, the fairy fountains.
Yeah, and Belnog's right. You need to find the Temple of Time.
Oh, there's
so-
the hook shot. That's the logical way of getting into Bolero's song.
Well, we're not in logic. Well, we are in logic at the moment. We've got strength. It's fine.
Yep.
Hey, we can also beat Forest Temple now.
Ooh, but we
Oh.
don't know if we need to do it.
I think we're just gonna do it, and
I think we're just
because we
gonna-
don't have any options.
That's crazy. Like, you could walk up to the adult SFM song and it's like, well, I could full clear forest if I want to. Like, do you do that? That's
There's
Could be
only
a
like
little
a there's only like a 75% chance that it's a medallion, anyways.
yeah. We did start with a stone, so the likelihood is that what you want to find is either the Temple of Time or a path to PG hint.
Mm-hmm.
Though we started with Saria songs, so there's no saying that we might even get a path to PG hint.
Yeah. Strength bow and hookshot all kind of being readily available. I mean, right now, like the strength's lock at the hookshot at least. So, but
It's funny that they both went the same route. I think I would have gone up river just to try and maybe find a few more items to make sure that I can. Well, I guess if you got the hollow boots, like I'm kind of thinking about making sure you get everything to do the DMC stuff, things like that. Maybe just get a bomb bag, do Goron Maze, be happy that you can do Goron Maze without using your shoes, or find the Temple of Time.
yeah. Alkaline with the hover bits, I kind of agree more with because you just get that song in pocket. And quite frankly, you want to try to grab Prelude and probably Serenade.
And another big chest in DC, and it's a wallet.
Oh,
Bomb
we
locked wallet.
get to the desert, we could buy shoes now at least.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the problem when you don't have the shield. Like, you're Koari just used a chew there.
I mean, couldn't you just take the damage and just wait for it to explode?
Yeah, I think. Oh, did
Well,
he?
they're
Maybe he
both
didn't.
going to be on 1-2.
Yeah, they both got to be on one sheet. Maybe he didn't do that. Oh no, because yeah, Alk used one to get into the grotto and Koari didn't.
We got hover boots, which will probably be very useful given that we still have 2 stone dungeons we don't know of. And we'll get to see what DC was.
Yeah, so Nightcore was saying, will Koari get the hover boots? I wonder after this, does he go back into CAC to maybe scum that chew in the grotto? That might be a sensible move to do.
You could. You have the money now for a shield. And you probably want a shield before you hit for forest, just on principle.
Yeah. 26? No, just the one. Koari, who puts their bow on C down? Oh my god, somebody cancel Koari. That's disgusting.
And it's the light medallion.
Yeah, Koari's looking like going to buy a shield. Hopefully he scums a chew here. And then we'll not scum the chew.
And it's a lot easier to go through Forest Temple with a shield than to go without, because fighting stealth foes can be quite a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here we go with Alkaline.
Oh,
Koari is not going for...
No.
I mean, with Adults Wanted Windmill, realistically, like, as long as you... like, when you get the hammer of the bomb bag, it's not too hard to do. But you just also have to remember that it's, like, the one check left in CAC.
I wonder if it's a little bit of nerves coming into it, because he didn't do the... It's a big Chester. Didn't do the hut. Hasn't done the grotto. Is it just kind of like a little bit of nerves creeping in, maybe?
There's the long shot, and that's bomb locked.
Yeah.
So, early long shot.
Yeah, desert access. Out of logic, but we can cross the desert and buy shoes. I think what we're saying though, Balnog, is like it's easy to save scum that shoe because you're in CAC. But then you wouldn't save scum it. And then you wouldn't be able to get this.
It'll make Forest Temple a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Forest with long shot is so lovely.
I mean, Alkaline's gonna have hovers, too. 3-key force can happen.
Hmm.
Probably won't happen, but it could.
So we're out of shoes. No more explosives.
That's the child shooting gallery at the foreign shop. Won't be too bad to get back to eventually.
Well, it's time to pick up what the song is on Death Mountain Crater.
Is
That's
that
a
a slingshot?
Yeah.
Of course it
Slingshot.
is.
Of course. Always
Hello.
gotta have the
Hello.
slingshot. Vanilla, that's actually pretty good for if they need to go back into Fire Temple.
Mm. That's a red rupee.
Yeah.
It looks like Alka is gonna be checking the first check in Fire to see if he's locked out. That's Valley Hammer.
Yeah, I don't know if I like Koari doing that. It takes a lot of time to get that one hint with the strength, but you haven't got any path hints or barons, so maybe it's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Takes a while.
And he's gonna be peeking here.
Yeah, I don't know if Alk did this or not.
No.
No.
There's a key
There's
here.
the first small key. Oh,
Wow,
there's two big chests there.
two. Dang. Need a strength.
A strength or a hammer. And it hasn't really checked the entrance either. And it's child shooting.
Yeah.
That's actually quite interesting because that is either like bomb locked or ZL locked. Or even just magic locked.
Out with the problem doing fire at the moment is that you don't know if it's a medallion. It's quite likely it could be barren, and now you're going into the deeper into the fire temple.
Well, he can't go any further. He doesn't have bombs.
Yeah, that's it. Are we done?
And he only got the one key.
Yeah.
So he's basically hammer locked.
Yeah, Koari doing what I would have done and turned backwards and left.
I'm just refreshing the timer. Because 3-4 hearts is still like very little, a very small window of opportunity.
I'll get a little extra money.
Red rupee. And the timer pauses for a bit when you use the hook shot or the long shot, which is actually quite nice.
Alk remembering he's got the hover boots to pick up that. Well, actually, sorry, Koari doesn't have the hover boots, so he can't pick up the slingshot.
Oh, good.
It's not AT, not AD.
No, but I guess we're hikers today, so
Koari's saving back and going back to Kakariko.
yeah. I think with that knowledge, you maybe I walk to the forest temple and just do all the forest like right now.
I feel like you gotta go to river here and then go to forest. Did he?
Yeah, it could be a play.
He
yeah.
Did he save? No, he. It's hard to tell because he's using the Dark Magician Girl model.
He's got the long shot, so he didn't really scum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering why he was walking back into the bazaar again.
Probably forgot that he already bought a shield.
Yeah.
And we'll get to
Yeah.
see what the entrance is for the few checks we can do in Harrold Market.
Bit of a divergence. Koari looks like, I don't know, is he...
I mean, this is 2 entrances. It's also 4 headstones.
Yeah.
Another fairy fountain.
Yeah, I do forget the hint stones here. When it's interior, yeah.
Market to Morpha. Wait, Koari, you can't go through there.
No, yeah, here we go.
This is sweet.
This is somebody who doesn't usually play ER discovering.
to Twin Rover. We can get to there. Oh,
Oh,
shoot, the hammer.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's... They can actually get that, even if it is out of logic. So, hammer time?
So our ice arrows are the skull mask today in the Happy Mask shops in the carpenter tent.
Oh my god! That is cursed.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my goodness.
That loop was so useless.
That's pretty cool. Alk picked up the horse, so actually GTG is in logic. Yeah, in these settings, the two-way entrance there has to go to the same location, I think. I think it has to go to, if it's in market, it has to lead to another market location. Oh, thanks, sir.
Yeah. But that is some good knowledge there for Koari, at least. Like, knowing where the hammer is.
Yeah, that's really big, yeah. I was actually thinking, was he going to the Temple of Time forgetting it was interior ER and, like, hoping to change ages? But, actually, picking up those 4 hints was a really good idea. Somebody said the killing these as without a shield is really bad. Actually, if you just keep thrusting them, it's quite easy. It's PG that's the problem without a shield.
It's usually still faster to do it with the shield.
Oh, definitely, but I don't think like market to Morpher. I don't think we saw that.
Yeah, no, we did it.
That market to Morpher is probably leading. Well, it could be leading towards the long shot, I guess, but probably the iron boots leading towards that.
Yeah, but because if it were the long shots, it would probably have to be the first logical bomb bag.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Koari deciding against Forest without knowing that it's a medallion. Yeah, I think I prefer what Alka's doing here in just sucking up.
I think Alka is actually setting up for 3 key
okay.
forests. The twins!
Yeah, OGC is the Twins house.
He doesn't have Scarecrow song, so he won't be able to do any 3 key forest.
Right.
So Lee, why is there a giant rock outside your door?
They ain't leaving.
We just don't want to be invaded, by bugs.
Koari doesn't know that OOT's on Minuet. No, that was in DMT upper, which Alka didn't do. No, sorry. Koari knows that it's OOT's Minuet. Alka does not.
Yeah.
Unless the second hint was somewhere. Oh, was the second hint? I was going to say, did we see the second copy at SFM?
I think Koari's going to be picking up the hammer.
Yeah, the OOT hints. OOT's Minuet were DMT and SFM. Thank you.
Ooh,
Scarius
something
for
big in
tracking that for
forest.
us.
That's still in logic too.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, dude. We should have been shouting them out.
Din's fire. Actually, a pretty good find.
Yeah, because if Forest is not required, then probably Shadow is required. So this is already paying out for Alka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hammer was shoot the sun, wasn't it? So yeah, I kind of like this idea of being like, well, Hammer is basically explosives for adults, so.
It looks like Koari's going into GTG, I think.
Okay. Maybe not going to, like, he would have had. He would have had, if he drove the horse across the bridge.
Oh, right. Because no
would've got time
Scarecrow.
Ah, no Scarecrow. Okay, cool. Good point. Well done, chat. That's why we have Chad here. Yeah, Koari knows that GTG is path, so has the bow, has a hook, has a strength, could pick up strength 2 here with it being path to Twin Rover as well, and then can just pretty much full clear doing GTG. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
it looks like...
Are we going to see the setup? Let's go,
Yep.
Koari. This is tough. This is pretty precise doing it this way, without doing the SS10. But that looks like it's gonna, from what I know of the setup, that looks kind of correct. Yep, that's it.
Oh,
Nice one. Well done.
oh,
Big props.
the nice alternative setup, and it leads to magic.
So we're just no,
We're just knocked
Crossing
away from
is-
entering.
crossing's still not in logic because we still
Yeah.
didn't get that hookshot or hovers into logic yet.
Yeah, we need a bomb bag for those.
And the lens we don't have either.
Mm-hmm.
So we can pretty much rule out double forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure chat would like to see that. No double forest here for our very first match.
And Koari confirming we're not playing with card shuffle, which is another one of our draftable settings this year.
Also, I just want to say I didn't even read Big Yuno's message before I said what I said. So how we were in sync and reading each other's minds is outrageous.
Time for some classic HBA.
Does Koari play on VC?
I don't know.
No dust. We'll see how his aim is with this. Oh, this is really cool. This change that was made to the Forest Temple, that this chest is now matches contents.
Yep. It's actually just as good as this upcoming change from like last year, where you don't have to wait through the small cutscene every time you actually hit the portraits. Also, the one in the basement where you push the pillars.
Yeah. Nice 1820 for Koari.
Yeah. Yeah, these pose without shields also frustrating. The temple just without a shield is frustrating.
It means that you have to use a lot more nuts. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're lucky enough to actually hit them, like before they try and go invisible, you could save quite a few nuts. Or you could just get the 0 or 1 cycle off of them, which means using none at all.
You want to pick up that second key there, Koari, and go and pick up that big chest in the left-hand side of the maze. Right, yeah, right-hand side of the maze. I don't know my left from right, sorry.
That's probably the path then. Well, we know that there's a key on the right side, which means Song of Time is actually pretty early in logic, I think.
Oh, here's a biggie.
Oh. Strength 2!
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Alka also uses the same low health sound I do. With King Zora and his mweeps.
Anybody counting GTG keys?
I've
Well,
seen 3 or 4.
I've seen... Have you?
There was one that's like Song of Time locked or requires all the other keys to get there.
Yeah, and there's one that's the second last chest in the maze was a small key.
Yep.
So I think we're at 4 right now.
Yeah. And then there's a good There's a good chance that there'll be another key or two in the strength locked room. The odds are still pretty good, given that it's the most check dense area in GTG.
Yeah, we're gonna pretty much full clear everything except for the toilet and maybe BMO's chest. If there isn't a bomb bag in here.
Oh, true that. Yeah, we're going to be missing another check.
Yeah, so it's basically just 2.
They, with Koari being here, could grind out 200 rupees, get 10 shoes. 20, yeah, 10 shoes from the shoe salesman.
No gamer shot this time, but still getting it first try. That's the important part. Right. We've got the prelude hunt.
Yeah, Requiem song as prelude. That'd be nice find for Koari.
Oh!
Chest.
Always zoot her safely.
Hey, at least we can use it. We have the magic.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not going to be very useful.
Another one.
No big key, no small keys in here, but 2 big chests.
Oh,
okay.
mirror shield!
Damn,
Right.
now that's path to Twin Rover.
So is our strength in? Our strength was the first maze. So that was just
Yeah, that's
locked.
3 key locks.
3 key locked. Yeah.
But that particular strength isn't strength locked.
No.
There's another key.
And the first strength was basically Sphere 0 in
Yeah, there was a strength in a
moved
bone.
Midas house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it may not be the strengths that are path. We might find a third strength. But the mirror shield definitely fulfills that.
Right.
There was another key, I think.
Yeah, so we're up to
About 6.
yeah, 6.
Yeah, I think you've got to cross, because even Prelude's a good song. And then I think almost every song is pretty decent. Maybe just not Song of Time or Suns. But like Serenade, good movement. Nocturne, Requiem, pretty good. Storms, like you'd be unlucky to pick up a bad song, and you can pick up the choose, and you're basically halfway crossing when you do that.
That's key number 7. And there's a free Hylian shield.
Nice.
Key number 8.
Another key.
Okay, so toilet or BMOS is going to be something.
Yeah, one of those is an item.
So far in Forest Temple, Din's was the highlight, but that was in the courtyard.
Yep.
Yeah, this smells like a medallion forest if I've ever smelt one. There's one item and nothing else. Oh yeah, we've got to see this one on the right hand side as well.
Yep. Rudo's letter!
Hey,
Nice.
we might need that. We don't know yet.
But honestly, like, Song of Time actually is pretty good here because we're almost out of all adult-facing entrances, except for
That
maybe
is
like
true, yeah.
Zora Shop Lab, Lake Lab, and I don't think we had a hint for the Colossus Fairy. So like we're down to like 3 or 4 entrances maybe that Windmill could be.
Yeah.
It's
Did you say
feeling
Long
like
Long
Windmill's
Ranch?
probably sitting in. Oh, no, we haven't seen Ranch yet, actually.
There's 3 in there that it could be.
Yeah. Yeah, Ranch as an adult's kind of a weird thing for a lot of people.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go.
I wonder if Koari's going to save quit from here. Oh, there's a slingshot for him.
Oh,
Can't save quit now.
First logical thing, we're gonna get a slingshot path to Goma.
Oh,
It's gonna
let's
be
see if he
Valley.
gets it. Yes, he does.
Nice.
And without pause buffering as well. Well done.
Yeah.
Haunted Wasteland's foolish. What a great hint.
Kind of wondered where you stand for this long shot target, so that's pretty cool.
Of course, we're gonna grab those
It is.
double Ds.
Yeah, not save quitting now. Now we got to walk all the way back round. Actually, Koari might not even climb. No, might not even go to Wasteland now. Or is he going to die? Is he going to die? If he's going to die, he shouldn't have picked up the Tiddies.
Yeah,
That's just
this is
doubled the time for him to die here.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate.
He's still on 4 hearts, though.
All right, let's see what a medallion or stone we're going to pick up from the Forest Temple completion.
Yep.
Here we go. It's a stone. It's going to be a stone. It's a stone. No. Stone.
It's a
Vanilla.
Forest Gnat. It's the Forest Gnat.
Gnat.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Yeah. Okay. You're like
Really nice.
massive sigh of relief there. Like, whew, like that whole back of the Forest Temple wasn't for nothing.
There's the other
There's a-
Wasteland foolish hint.
No, it's not Prelude. Yeah. Doesn't have to get that. Well, Alka's going to check all these entrances now in Kokiri Forest. Claim check to Bottle.
Bottle.
Rip bottle. Thinking he's farming up for juice.
Foolish Fairy Fountain. Let's go.
Of course.
Give us the Foolish Fairy Fountains. Give us another.
And
Oh, oh, Temple of Time in Foolish Kokiri Forest. That means Serenade's gotta be here.
Yeah, this is Serenade.
Deku Tree. This one's easy to do now.
Damn.
Oh boy. Well,
You know what? If I was playing the seed, I might have been like, "Here's Requiem." Oh, there's Requiem. Oh, Alka's gonna be zooming.
Yes.
just hope Koari realizes that Temple of Time can be in Kokiri Forest.
Oh yeah, Temple of Time counts as its own region. Hell Knight. Let's go.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Koari, for open forest, because so it's just gonna go run and do Deku Tree now.
Oh yeah, he's just right here. Yeah, that's really huge for Alka.
Link only moved like just right next to where he was before. I just thought that was funny. And of course, the know-it-alls move in on Link's treehouse. But the twins decided, let's let's move into outside Ganon's castle, where there's a rock blocking us.
Koari, get in those shoes. Oh, so that means Impa's cow is going to be Mato's house.
Aussies.
No?
The
Is it only
carpenter
in
house in
Calsanity?
Mitos.
I thought... Maybe, yeah, maybe it might be only Cal Sanity.
Yeah.
It's only in Calsanity where that
I-
applies, I think.
Yeah,
I only
yeah,
ever
same
turn on
reason.
Cal Sanity when I'm playing complete mixed pools. Usually they end up in the same spots.
Ooh, I hope Alka remembers its open Deku.
Yeah. Well, like Lost Woods on a song isn't too bad either.
Yeah. Probably, maybe just doing it in this order.
Also hope he remembers we have random spawns.
Yeah, don't say put. It might be far away from the Deku tree then. Alright, so Deku's a med, Water's a med, which isn't a surprise because we got more for Path.
Twin Rova, so Spirit.
Yeah, we've got 2 frees on the tracker, but one of them's got to be the Spirit Temple.
Oh god. Koari's gonna laugh.
Oh,
Gonna hate
there's
Prelude.
a window. Oh, there's Prelude!
Yeah. That's actually like that's really interesting because no, Temple Time Forest Medallion would be a Temple Time check. It wouldn't be a Kill Fury Forest check.
Come on out. Come on out. You can do it. We got it.
There we go.
Colossus Hint was a repeat of the bottle for claim check.
And there's Serenade.
Yeah.
That's actually quite nice for both Water Temple and Jabu.
So let's see how far Koari can get into Spirit Temple.
Yeah, you can only do one check because he doesn't have ZL. So probably get stuck here.
There's the fire arrows.
Really handy Koari picking up Prelude and can just play that and be like, oh, yeah, Templar Time's here. That's cool. And then we'll find out that Forest needs to be completed. And then, you know, the Walk of Shame back to the Forest Temple, maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we do have Shadow Temple, so Koari is going to have to eventually go back to Redeath Grotto attack.
Yeah, hopefully he remembers that. No doubt he was just being conscious of his explosives at the time.
Yeah.
It's a...
There's the key.
I got a key.
So, we climbing? We
Yes.
climbing. I mean, we can pretty much complete it if we wanted to.
Yeah, there is a good chance we could have ZL on Burning Cack.
Yeah.
Ooh, woof. We can't have any keys on the ZL.
Never
box.
mind.
ZL found pretty easy.
Yeah.
Zilla.
I do love this spread of songs.
Yeah, this has been pretty interesting. Opponents was Adult SFM.
There's the light arrows. Oh,
Just gonna walk into them, to seed them.
yes, basically.
Oh no, Alka.
Where's Koari going?
I forgot that it's
No fire
Deku.
source and no ZL, so he basically just has to go here.
Yeah.
Boy. This isn't well. Here comes the problem for Alko.
You can grab the skull here at least.
Are you gonna use a chew here, Koari? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Oh, not like that though. So Alka, I'm really hoping he has not forgot it's open decking.
Yeah.
But this is actually no. I tell you what, this is sometimes what people are doing though. That they're save quitting from the back of Lon Lon Ranch to go back to Koari Forest. So maybe that's what he's doing.
Okay. That didn't move far.
Okay, there we go. There's our spread.
Yeah, the only problem, Chuckles, is that we also have random spawns.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay.
So there's technically 3 ways to get into Desert Colossus. It requires Song of Time with the Dompe race, the usual way to do it, or Requiem. And it looks like Koari's going back into Forest Temple.
Yeah, I'm assuming Koari didn't leave the Temple of Time to be like, oh yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
That might be a
Okay.
bit of a brain fart moment of being like, yeah, I'm in market. I think I would have done that. Oh yeah, there's two big chests up here, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta do that before Forest. Oh, right, and Strength too. Remember.
Yeah.
That puts those 2 chests into logic.
Yes, it's a new hint as well. Which we've only got 2 path hints at the moment. And no Dungeon Foolish.
Dark Magician Girl, strongest girl, obviously. Being able to lift boulders with relative ease, and there's the magic! A
Ooh.
second one.
And Birdie Sun Song.
And there's a prescription for the bottle.
Okay, they were pretty crap chests.
Pretty much.
If I had 2 big chests in there and I got those 2 items, I'd be cursing.
Alright. So I guess Alko's probably making the play for Child Market now.
Probably. And
Neil
he should
Stone,
be able to
bad
get
luck with a raid.
the Path to Morph from maybe the Fairy Fountain or even Richard.
Yeah.
Did we walk out of market? Walk out along a ranch as on
Yes.
Alka side?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hike.
Good time of day. He's not going to have to spend too much time outside of Hyrule Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not enough money!
Alright,
Much
here we
more.
go.
Nah, it's only a couple of in and outs. It's fine. Yeah, for those who have just joined us, welcome. This is Silver Gauntlets. We restream a load of Ocarina of Time randomizer races here. This is the start of the main tournament for the Ocarina of Time randomizer. There's 2 sets of tournaments. One seeds 1 to 64, and then this one, which we host here, seeds 65 to 124 in the Challenge Cup.
128, I think.
128, sorry. And this is the first match. This is the first match of our groups phase. Koari versus alkalineace. And it's a pretty spicy race. 2 pretty good runners. So haven't missed much.
Yeah. For those unaware, Season 7 we're using draftable settings. Our draftable settings for this race are the main one's interior entrance randomizer. We also have... That's our... Okay, I think that's our last
fourth
Fairy Fountain.
Oh my gosh. We have found all the fairy fountains
And I think three of them are in in Market.
in Market.
And
Money!
none of them are anything.
Classic.
Richard the dog? Question mark?
Yeah. The other settings for this race are open Deku. We started as an adult and we have random spawns.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fun search for the Temple of Time. Let's say that. All right, Koari's gonna be gone for about 14 minutes. He's gonna get a Din's Fire. He's gonna get a Forest Medallion.
And Requiem.
And Requiem, and then we'll see what Alka decides to do as Child, because this is the first time seeing Child, so all of this is quite new.
On the bright side, we do have ZL as well as Nocturne. It's just that Alka is missing magic, so can't really get into the entrance of Shadow.
Yeah, but thankfully... Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Completely forgot about these.
40 is dead, and 50 is dead.
Yeah, Market's Path and Skull Houses and Market.
Oh, yes! That means that there's a potential for a 20 seed skull. 20 skull seed. Yeah.
30 is a always hint on this, but it's not in the Skull House, so it can't be Path because it'll be drawn before the paths are generated.
Fire Temple is foolish!
There's Stone Fire foolish?
Yeah.
Oh, no!
And that's why you don't dip the Fire Temple, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Stone Fire Foolish for Minuet, after we already beat Force Temple.
Yeah.
Yep. And with Temple of Time being in Kokiri Forest, too. See what Richard the dog has, or at least his mom.
Yeah. Richard's house doesn't get shoveled in Entrance Randomizer because...
Oh, is it really for the tunic?
Oh god, we do have Path to Morpha.
Oh my
God.
gosh!
Ooh, that's next door.
Yes. You wanted a change of scenery, obviously. Oh, and don't forget the green shirt.
Yeah, Bam with the green pants.
Oh, he's not gonna like this one.
Well, good job it's not mixed pools and we're in the middle of nowhere. It's only a tiny hike back to where we were.
Yes.
So Alk should have known that would be coming in one of the next two locations.
Yeah. We still haven't seen Goron Shop.
No, not seen the Goron shop. Don't know where the Goron tunic is. Probably not here.
Ooh,
No.
Silent.
Nope.
Okay.
So, TCG, it seems. So we're gonna need that lens of truth.
Yeah, taking me 10, 20, all the lens. Gonna get a Dampe here. Ooh.
GTG's also
more.
Okay.
Actually, no, we got double Morpha Path today.
We
do have
found
a
a
double
Rudo's
Morpha Path.
letter. There's Rudo's letter, there was Mirror Shield, and Strength 2. Strength 2 locked the Mirror Shield, and Mirror Shield was most likely the path.
Yeah, but we have double path, and we don't have... So we've lost a path to King Dodongo, probably.
Well,
So
open Deku means we don't need the Kokiri sword, so it's probably that we don't have, especially, well, with all the slingshots we've got, there's no way it's going to be, there's going to be a Deku path, so we've lost that one, and then we have to lose another one, so either Forest or DC, we haven't seen a bomb bag yet, so...
Probably Dodongo's Cavern path to, Phantom Ganon. Either that or Kakariko.
There's Song of Time.
Yep.
Um, no. Stick way out way too early.
My dudes, I really do not want a seed where Koari has forgotten the cat grotto and Alk has forgotten its open Deku. For the first seed of all of it.
Where's Storms?
You
Ice
mean
Cavern.
this-
Yeah, nice.
It's Ice Cavern.
Burning Cactus Suns. OoT is
Minuet.
Minuet.
We've got Serenade, we've got Prelude, yeah. We're only missing
Yeah.
the Icicle.
It's basically just Sun Song and Song of Storms that are still mostly ones we do not know, and it's either between Ice Cavern and Burning Cack, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, we still have that one fairy fountain in this house. Okay. Plus skulls.
Suns was on Burning Cack. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we
So-
got the hint.
So Storms is an Ice Cavern.
So Alk knows GTG was... He knew it was Path before he went Child. He now knows it's Double Path. He's kind of doing this Child Cleary kind of section. I wonder when he goes GTG. Because he knows he can pretty much do it all, except for the Strength 2 locations.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be suspicious of, at the robot. About
I think this is-
showing up.
This is one of the things I think I struggle with quite a lot, in that my Child one is like too long. And I think this is a case of what Alka's doing here as well. I think you know where your path locations are, even if you've forgotten that Deku is open or not. I think you should be following those rather than just farming these schools here, which you're probably just gonna walk into in the future.
Probably Pathomorpha is what he's trying to pursue.
Yeah, Child 0.5 is pretty pog. Like, it would have made sense if he just walked into the Deku tree, did that, and then maybe went adult straight afterwards. But kind of doing this long Child one, I feel like he's losing a little bit of time here. Though Alka with the Requiem already won't need to walk to the desert and things like that. That's definitely going to be a bit of a boon for him.
Well, none of the fairy fountains were useful today.
Shocker. But we didn't waste a lot of time checking them, so it's not too
True.
bad. It wasn't like 2.5 hours in, I need my mirror shield, let me go and search these locations. Okay, Child Spirit, this is at least progression.
Yeah.
Which actually brings a point. I'm assuming Koari's adult spirit section just got stumped by having no more keys in the other 4 checks he could have done.
But having that Din's Fire does mean that he opens up 2 more checks.
Ooh,
spirit.
good point. Yeah, Koari could have bow crapped. Which, for those who aren't aware, is a way of being able to get the map chest in the Spirit Temple by pushing the Armos block to be able to get through the torches.
It's actually a lot easier nowadays than it was before the slow pushing, which was part of the vanilla game.
Yeah. Now the sped up Armos block is there. Oh, 4 seeds out. he took a moment just to be like, I want to save these. now is luckily got broken stick there to save a bit more ammo. Ah, lucky.
And yeah, and then the keys just crop seeds on him.
Yeah. There's a pot in the next set of rooms that always has seeds. So not too bad.
Yeah.
And there's the gamer shot. Oh, and a
Ooh.
big chest here in spirit.
Yeah, Child Spirit hard required.
For the big key. Actually pretty goated.
So, yeah. So actually, now that I'm thinking about your point, Chuckles, Alka did go to Path Market after doing a lot on range, so it wasn't.
True. Good point. Yeah.
Not quite getting it because sometimes the big Skulltula does eat up Z targets, making it a lot harder to do that trick.
Yeah, some nut and what would be bomb refills there as well. And then pick up some CSA. You just throw this pot against the skull. Makes it nice and quick. Seen a little bit of what we've done before, but we're going to see 2 more checks in the map chest and the sunblock room.
No, we're not.
Oh, because we're not going to get enough keys.
No, we don't have explosives to.
And we don't have explosives. Damn.
Yeah.
Where's our bomb bag? And why is it in the
Yeah.
toilet?
Yeah. Well, the hammer's logical, right?
Yeah,
'Cause-
we can get the. No. The
Well,
second
no,
hook
it's
shot
not
is.
logical. No.
The
Bomb
second
locked.
hook shot is bomb locked.
Yeah.
It's trail wall.
Yeah, so that has to be got on with a bomb bag. So long as locked by bomb bag. So bomb bag locks hammer.
Of course, actually, bombs are probably just sitting in a Deku tree. To be honest.
That is possible.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see if that skill at anything.
It's not for the item itself, but it does give us access to domain.
So where was the scale? Scale was early?
Adult shooting.
Adult
Or-
shooting?
Adult shooting, which
or
was in cat.
adult spawn location.
So we can hand in the letter, logically, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
So first bomb bag and ice?
possibly.
True. Well, we got 2 more entrances to check here in Lake.
Could also be like first bomb
Yeah.
bag in bottom of the well, which is locked behind ice.
True, yeah.
Please tell me that the lab and and fishing swap locations. Because we haven't seen fishing yet.
Yeah.
And I think at this point it's this location in Sword Shop.
Yeah, and one of them's got to be the Goron shop, right? Have we still not found the Goron shop?
Yeah, no, that's true. No, we haven't.
Hey!
Hey!
Of course! They didn't really swap places today.
So I actually think our corn shop is in the Zora shop today, because I don't think there's any other. I think we've entered every entrance now.
Alka did hike all the way to the back of London Ranch, right? He did do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was
okay.
the actual potion shop.
Okay.
Nice zero cycle on Koari's side.
Oh wait, no. We haven't seen.
DMC Fairy? No, because we didn't have. None of them had shoes. They used all their shoes at the time.
Yeah, no. So there's 2 entrances left, and the 2 entrances left we are missing. I
Oh,
believe our.
DMC Fairy. Yeah, DMT and DMC Fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trailomorpha.
Couple more places.
We haven't seen Talon's chickens either.
Aye, okay. I don't know if you saw in like one of the Discords, but I think it was Lefty played an interior ERC versus me think so, and Talon was in a night-only location, and AD was Sunsong, and Talon had something, so it was AD for Sunsong.
Yep.
Oh, God.
That's one of those few cases where Sunsong is actually AD.
I had a seed one time where I kind of randomized. It was basically mixed balls with most sanities on. And my starting adult location was OGC. And it was right next to Kakariko.
Yeah, we moved into Saria's house, and then we kicked Saria out to the fish. Bollarant to Bongo.
Bongo.
Did we pick up Nocturne there? Yeah, we did.
Hell yeah!
If this was League, that wouldn't have happened.
Nothing like the song Path to Bongo.
Alright, is Koari going to remember that it's open decking?
I would hope so. He drafted the setting.
Yes.
Yeah, Alk definitely. You're right. He went to Market Morpher, but since then it's been a bit of a slow sweep of some child checks, with not really any.
Well, he's warping out.
What is this model?
It's Hinata Hyuga, like during the first part of Naruto.
No, don't say Koari's forgotten as well.
I think he's just gone to Lon and maybe Market.
Probably. I was thinking you'd get Scarecrow's song.
I mean, like, the hammer is really nice, but right now, unless, like, the bomb bag is... our first bomb bag can't be sitting in, like, the hammer chest in Fire Temple. It could be the second bomb bag. But...
Ooh.
Big chests. Okay. Frustratingly, Alka doesn't have the letter at this moment.
There's the bomb bag.
Hey,
There
let's
we
go.
There we go. See, it's
Okay.
finally playable.
Basically, what? Sphere 1.
It was just, well, technically Sphere 2, because you need to get the bow, and then you get the scale from adult shooting, and then there's this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty early. First time seeing River, though, right?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, no, this is the first time for River for both.
Yep.
Yes. Sometimes you see River, like, first 90 seconds in the seed. This time it's taken an hour and 12. What random spawns does.
And now that Market Path to Morpha can absolutely be just for iron boots or for the tunic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting on that other wallet at the moment to see if it is that Zora tunic.
Alka buying a bean for... Not really sure why you need a bean at this point.
He's got a hook. He's got the harvest. We've seen Requiem. Sometimes just buy a bean just for the sake of it. It's a yeah, big, you know. It's a lucky bean.
You shoot the sun. You can't actually reach the platform with the bean. You have to activate the scarecrow.
I wonder if there's got to be some glitchy kind of method and things like that. Do we have a command for the podcast? Let's try it.
Gossip stones.
Yay! If you want to have more OOTA in your ears, especially more of me, then listen to the Gossip Stone podcast. We'll have another episode coming to you very, very shortly.
Was that
Trail the
DMT path?
Rovo.
Ah, yes. Probably for the long shot.
What was that hint, sorry?
Trail the
DM
Rovo.
DMT
So-
Rova.
That means we've lost both the DC and the forest path.
Well, to be fair, I don't think we really needed them.
No, it's just interesting that the strength 1 long shot bow, they're not going path. The bombs aren't path.
Yeah. Someone please save quit as a child just to see where it is. But Alka, I think, is... Yeah, okay, so Alka's about to finally get back to Deku.
Here we go.
Or is going to go do Child GC. I don't know which.
He can do all of Child Goron City. So, and Hetty, he got both the big chests in there, right? He's gone right.
Alka never went into the maze, so the maze is a complete mystery for him.
Okay. Oh yeah, he never. We don't even think he peeped it, right?
Nah, he didn't have bombs.
Yeah.
Whoa! The bombs.
Yeah. At last, a Deku tree. We've been awaiting.
Uh-oh.
Where if you just kept moving, you would have dodged that.
So there probably is a bomb bag just sitting here in Deku.
Yeah, could be.
Possibly.
Because we had to lose the jungle path somehow.
That would have meant that the other bomb bags were locked by that one for sure. Oh shit! Something big here.
Yeah, I'm kind of expecting a bow and a bomb bag at Deku Tree.
Yes.
There's another sling. Yeah, is this just going to be another bomb bag chilling here?
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
GG's. Not a shocker. So when we were guessing, is it in domain or the Deku tree? You're both right. Also, I think what Jax is referring to is that the last 2 episodes of the podcast, we've been doing the Triforce of OOT, and we've covered execution and routing, and we have one more to cover, and that's logic. And if you want to have a good logic person on, I know who I'm picking to be our guest.
Hollow?
It's Jax.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Child Goron. All 3 checks here.
Also, child shooting was the Goron shop, so
Yep.
there's one more item in here.
Hey, yeah.
He just Darunia only had an allowance.
Actually, this will actually be kind of nice for Alka if he does do the maze, because there's some magic up in there.
That's true. That'll be his
Yes.
first.
Yeah. I mean, he'll hate the fact that the second magic is over sitting on top of GTG, but...
But you know that happens.
Yeah.
But thankfully, neither of them locked each other.
Yeah, I think the things you needed to do in this child section were Deku, Child Spirit, confirm the Scarecrow. They're the big three things that you had to do in this child section. Pick up the songs, of course, yeah, but outside your standard routine, they're the three things that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got that double path GTG that you really want to push. So here's a tip from me, everyone. Your child 1 sections, unless you're missing a lot of items, just go back to adult. And then when you miss your items in your child section, don't come running to me, because I'm shit at this game.
Well, I mean, you ranked higher than I did.
Oop, there we go.
More stick.
Yeah, Majarkin says the dog says rush progression. So the dog is right. What do you think about Alk picking or Alka? I'll have to confirm how alkalineace wants their name to be said. What do you think about him drafting interior ER?
I think it's pretty simple. You can tell which one of them is the RSL player.
Yeah, do you think that's the main kind of thing? Do you think that was the main thinking point, that interior he'd have a significant advantage over?
I would definitely kind of think of that, just because, like, Koari's very good. Koari could be... Both of these runners could be in the tournament, but I think Koari would generally be seen as the favorite of the two runners. And just putting interior entrance randomizer just adds a lot of extra time to the seed that's hard to get rid of. So you're just buying yourself some time for trying to win this race.
I don't think the interior ER is enough on its own
I
for
don't
an
think
RSL runner to be like, oh yeah, this is going to help me out here. Because it does elongate the seed, and if you think Koari is the better runner of the two, but I don't know if I necessarily like that as a justification on its own.
I don't know, but I think if that's the draft rule, that you think that's going to get you the highest chance to win out of the ones that are available, because a lot of the other ones just start juicing up dungeons and locations more than adding on time.
I think Grottos is a bit more of a trap, but
yeah.
Koari did ban that, I think.
Oh, we're getting it. Alka's doing tree.
Okay, so he did know about it?
Maybe he just wanted to do that as a finisher.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to hear their rationale on that.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who drafted first, because I thought Koari was supposed to, but I think it showed Alka drafting first. But
yeah, Koari's the top seed of this race, so he gets to elect whether he chooses first or second. And you'll find most people will elect to ban second, so they have a bit more. They basically have position on the draft to see what their opponents are choosing.
That could be it.
So you allow them to pick first, and then you're like, okay, now they've picked whatever they've picked. I can counter that with whatever way I want to counter it.
Like an example, in the American version of football, not your version of football, Chuckles.
You mean the one where you actually use your feet?
I'm an
Use your
NFL
feet.
fan.
For running.
I'm for my sins a Seahawks fan. So
Yeah, but obviously, like when you win the coin toss, a lot of teams elect to defer the kickoff to the
yes,
second,
yeah.
for receiving the kickoff to the second half because it gives you a greater strategic advantage.
The Detroit Lions, of course.
See, basically what happened is that Detroit has a finite amount of good juice. The Lions took all of it. The Pistons got none of it. And it's going to turn out that Michigan's going to vacate the national title. So that's how it's going to go.
So by the end of this child section for both of these two runners, they're pretty much going to be neck and neck if Koari decides that he's done with child.
Yeah.
Except for Koari's done the GTG bit.
Yeah, Koari will have done GTG, but is going to be missing hovers. And Koari actually still hasn't gone to market as a child yet.
Ooh, fair play. Yeah.
So we'll actually get something here because Koari has over 10 skulls.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get an answer to that.
It's either going to be like Iron Boots or leading to Iron Boots.
Well, I mean, the tunic's enough. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The tunic can be enough. We just don't know it. And we'll hate to know it.
What up, Hollow Logic and friends?
Which would mean that the second wallet, if that's the case, would be locked behind that tunic, which means Central Pillar being a key or the boss key.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to the very first Challenge Cup race of the year.
Or in the very rare case, the second wallet.
Yeah, Jimbo, stop DMing me.
Koari going to discover that half of Harrold's fairies have decided to just move out here permanently.
Well, I mean, they get to be around people.
I don't know if they want to be around people. One of them's neighboring a fish. Another's in a desert.
Maybe they want to see all the sights and sounds. Nope.
Nothing on
Not
10.
10.
Yeah, I wonder if Alk just forgot he needed to do Broken Stick because it's been closed Deku quite a lot, so you just like mindset that you've got the Kokiri sword.
Luckily for him, he's got a lot of sticks.
One of Jimbo's messages was, "Oh shit, sorry, I forgot. I didn't know you were common race, so that's why I said that."
So we didn't see this entrance over here from
Alka.
Yeah, because he didn't have any explosives at the time. Won't be the Goron shop.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything much more of value other than Talon's chickens.
We've done fishing, we found the windmill.
We found the lab.
Oh! There's Impa's cow. Impa's cow is in a prison. It must be the castle dungeon.
Okay.
That begs the question, though. Why would you arrest a poor cow?
So Alka could do Shadow.
Yeah,
Alka
I think
could
Alka's buying his
do
shield first.
yeah.
Finally.
Could do half GTG. They're probably the next two things. Oh,
Yeah.
his mind.
Wait, they're gonna sacrifice the cow after arresting it?
How did Koari get to market? Did he? Was that a save quit, or did he do the walks?
No, he walked.
Owl.
He did the walks.
He did the owl to.
Oh, he got the owl. Okay.
You always rely on the owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, either the child warp is the child save quit is just innocuous and we're not really focusing on it, or we've just outright not seen it.
I think with all the warp songs, they just aren't doing it.
Yeah.
You've been through this entrance before, though.
Yeah. I would never have remembered that.
Wait a sec.
Boulder of Destiny time, let's go. You're forgetting Green Shirt Guy. Never mind.
Yeah, Skyria's
30
playing.
is dead.
30 is dead, finally.
Skyria's playing so many scrub seeds because they're a scrub champion that forgetting we don't have the lens in these sense. Yeah, Alk gets to do these grottos, which is pleasant.
Yeah, with Wasteland Foolish, this makes sense.
Yeah, better to go this way. Also, could Alexa get the hammer, but at this point, Fire Foolish.
Yeah, Foolish Fire.
Not that much of a priority now, isn't it?
It's literally one entrance.
And it's
That's
not
all the
Fairy
hammer
Fountain.
gets you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, for those wondering, we have Foolish Fire Temple today that's stone, and our song on Ocarina time is Minuet of Forest, and both of our runners have already beaten Forest Temple. So,
Yep. Forest Temple and Dodongo's Cavern being absolutely free today.
Do you think the Happy Mask salesman pays the carpenter just stand outside and guard his shop?
Well, I don't think he's going to get many child customers. Because I don't see many children around the Gerudo.
Well, he's not there when you're a child. Like he's taken his tent elsewhere when you're a child.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Maybe-
an invisible shop. He has a clothing field.
He left his portal there so you can go there as a child if you wanted to, but he's not actually there. That's when he's internal.
So-
Yeah, and then he gets
Yes.
downgraded to a simple salesman after the events of Majora's Mask. This all makes sense.
Yes. And that's why you must kill Skull Kid as an adult. And yes, I will run with that non sequitur. Plus, you get rich out of it.
It's nighttime. There wasn't anything on HBA, so good for Alka.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with Sun Song being a little deeper in logic, it's not great.
Two things for Koari. One is meaningless, but he hasn't checked the Dampe hut yet. It's nothing, but that could
The
have been something.
boys, you mean?
And he needs to get the hover boots from this grotto.
Yeah, if he doesn't get them now, then we're in trouble. he's in trouble.
Yeah.
'Cause that's definitely in the. I forgot.
The Re-Dead Grotto.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just saving the stick for now.
Yeah, you want to save that stick just in case, because
Yeah.
there's still potential for 20 skulls having something.
Okay. Bimos is nothing, so our last key is toilet. So
Yeah.
GG.
How many schools is going to be for Koari? 18? They're doing pretty well with schools. I kind of like this rush to get 20 because of the market path.
Yeah, it's 18.
Yeah.
Alka's at like 16.
No, he's not doing the grotto.
Going for the owl again, I think, or actually domain.
If he's fast, he can get the lab. The skull on the side of the lab.
From where you do that warp there, if you go to like the shoot the sun location, you can slingshot the
Skull and get it.
Yeah, and then that stays there. Anywhere you walk around Lake. Yeah, I think this is not looking healthy for Koari and those hover boots.
There's always a chance you could pick it up as adult. Because he does save on sticks by just doing it as adults.
I mean, he'll be there eventually. Like if he does Shadow Temple and just walks in and then
Yeah.
leaves after dead end, or just saves and quits and does it at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I think if Koari had those hover boots, I think this would be quite a good race.
yeah.
At the moment, there's still just a big question mark over Koari, and Alka's basically covered the ground that Koari's already done. So
Yeah.
Alka's looking good.
Yeah. Valby Strand 2 Mirror Shield in here. Still doesn't answer the question. What's our path to Morpha? It could be storms. And ice.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's also the market, which was probably just for that tunic.
Yeah, so there's a key of some sort in Central Pillar. Hopefully not the big key, but that'll probably be the big key at this raid.
And that, there might be a wallet on Lax or at Ganon's Castle, if that's the case.
Yeah. You know, I'm wondering
Yeah.
if Koari has his webcam on today or not.
See, Koari's also doing this more like elongated child segment, but at least he's done the Deku progression and the GTG paths, so he needs to hand in the letter.
Yep.
Which I don't think it's been marked on his tracker, has it? It's right clicking the bottle, I think. On
Yeah.
his tracker. There we go.
Yeah.
Needs to hand in the letter. Maybe get an ice to finish off that Morpher path and pick up the iron boots. We could pick up a scale, like out of nowhere as well. Spirit completion. We can.
He can beat Spirit, he can get into Shadow.
Grind out the rest of that now we've done the child spirit side of things.
Yeah.
Just have the fire source, so that's good.
Yeah. I just feel like it's like once you know that your Bongo path is for Nocturne, it's just like you're. I don't know how much you want to hard commit to, like just kind of just doing as many checks along the way as possible before getting back onto progression. Actually, where was our Bongo path?
Toffile, how's your OOT commentating first experience coming on? Enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm happy it's Entrance Randomizer, to be honest. I love Entrance Randomizers. think it's an interesting way to add extra wrinkles to it, even if it means stuff like, oh, you got to go find out. I think my favorite combo thing that you can get, wombo combo from an Entrance Randomizer, is like Windmill is Song of Storms, and you have to find Song of Time, get to Windmill, so you can get Storms to get into Temple of Time because it's in a Storms grotto.
Yeah.
In Vix Bowls. But I mean, that's Vix Bowls. It's not quite this. But
yeah, we don't have shops turned on in these settings, so I guess you could get the double draft pick of like interiors and shops and could make it a bit spicier that way.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Alka made it interesting with the Temple of Time search with the forced adult start random spawns kind of thing. Like, it was pretty fun.
And now it's Alka's turn for Spirit Temple.
Yeah, we'll actually see left side of the lower adult side now as well, because we've got CL, which we couldn't see before. That's got to be a key, doesn't it? Because that is the... Ooh, no, because we haven't seen the map and some block checks yet. So,
Right.
Yeah,
Koari's
interior shops, grottos, and scrubs. Yeah, they are 4 majors, but that would be, yeah. Oh, sorry, you're saying interior shops, comma, grottos plus scrubs. Yeah, I get you, Toby. Yeah. They're the whammy picks for those. They're pretty cool. Oh yeah, Decoy Troy and Toad. Yeah, they've just picked drafted Indoor ER and Shop Sanity for their race.
There's the Lens of Truth.
Hey! Okay,
Yay.
well, that's another check in a path location we need to go back to, potentially.
Yep. It also means that Desert Crossing was never in Logic until you got Requiem.
No.
Or doing like getting Song of Time and doing the Ampe race.
Yeah, Song of Time was where again? It was
Composer
Sunsong.
Grave.
Composer's Grave.
There's
Yeah.
some song check in World Tomb.
Yeah. Yeah, so that actually explains why there was no path for Requiem.
Mm-hmm.
Because we could have had Temple Time path to Rova otherwise.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both in Adult Spirit now, both with very similar / identical, for the most part, layouts, both with very similar things completed. So yeah, this is cool, except for the hovers. Yeah.
Yep, just
Except
the
for hover
hovers.
switch. Yeah. Let's hope that resolves itself, because I want to see a good race.
Wait, Koari, you already did this. There you go.
Yeah, he realized. When he didn't see the silver rupee, he's like, crap. Yeah, you can skip this.
Yeah.
Well, no one's missing their light arrows today, that's for sure.
No, that was just right there.
Oh, you know what else was still in market today?
Hmm?
Chess game.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right next to Richard, no less.
Yeah.
So we have 2 item checks and a Zora tunic in market. Wonderful.
And having the fire arrows is actually quite handy.
Having both fire sources.
Pretty much.
Yeah, especially on Alka size, it saves on magic use. If you're using Din's Fire and doing all the both sets of torches, you pretty much use your entirety of your fire source.
Actually, Alka never got the magic off the top of GTG. Top of Fortress. Interesting.
Yeah.
So he's got to be a little more conservative with his magic. I like how Alka used Dins for the map chest, but fire arrows for the Anubis, whereas Koari did the fire arrows for Anubis and Din's fire for... No, fire arrows for the map chest and Din's fire for the Anubis. Kind of like opposites.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, at this point, Central Pillar, Solar Gauntlet chest was a small chest, so it's got to be a small key, because it's going to be a long shot.
Yeah. Because that long shot was Path to Twin Rova, and it didn't really lock like anything in GGG. It wasn't for Haunted Wasteland either. Or Crossing.
Yeah, Long's in Logic when we picked up the bomb bag.
And neither hookshot locked each other.
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool that we've got the 1 seed and the 2 seed from their groups going head to head to start off with, because even if you lose your match here for either opponent, you still got to play the 3rd and 4th seeds, so could probably get through on a 2-1 basis, which I don't know. I really like groups as a format for playing tournaments. I think it just doesn't mean you're one and done kind of thing. There's still, even if you go 1 and 2, there's opportunities to get through to the dance.
Well, Swiss definitely leads to a bit more cleanup than just, stacking like multiple players into one bracket, especially with a lot of scheduling conflicts. And for a long game like this, it makes perfect sense to just have groupings instead. Oh my god.
We can do the
Koari
Deku tree!
Yay! We can fight Dead Hand if that one trick wasn't in Logic. I don't know if you've ever read the Logic files for Dead Hand, by the way.
Yeah, it requires to use a Kokiri sword.
Yeah, there's actually a specific comment in there that says fighting Dead Hand with Deku sticks is too unfair.
Oh, because I know it says something like you need 8 sticks. It's something like, I think the point is that if you need to use 5 sticks for something, that's when it becomes needed for Logic.
Yep.
Because that's why the Gerudo Guard in the Thieves' Hideouts require it as well. I mean, I do a pretty swish setup for that myself, but that was pretty cool from Koari there. He did some weird little hops and then he took out his sword to get the sun burning there. That was cool. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's gonna do sunblock quick because that was not a key.
Yeah.
And Alka might be doing the same thing if he hasn't done so already.
Yeah, definitely burn the face, because that's part of the flag.
Yeah, that locks the platform down.
Oh, never mind then.
I mean, to be fair, Alka is sitting Water Temple access from Go mode. And knows that Water Temple access is somewhere either in Market or in Ice, probably. Or it could be on Rova for all we know. Because we have Strength 2 and we have Mirror Shield, so...
Path to Morpho is definitely that Rudo's letter, I'm pretty sure. Just the Mirror Shield and Strength 2 are definitely satisfied by that satisfied the Twin Rova one more.
Yeah, we haven't found the other strength yet. But
Yeah.
it's definitely the Mirror Shield. And we haven't seen the Mirror Shield. What's the Mirror Shield medallion-wise like?
This all unlocks Sun Song.
Spirit is fire, so like it's just for Sun Song.
No, it's GTG to Twin Rover, but it's GTG to Morpher as well. Oh, it is. Sorry, you're right. It is double Twin Rover. It's double Twin Rover and double Morpher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there has to be honest, like, the two strengths don't like each other, but strength 3 could also be just sitting in, like, upstairs fire temple.
Yeah. No, because it's foolish.
I mean, yeah, but that could be strength 3.
No, it has to. There has to be a path. Like the progressive items don't work in that way, unlike the progressive bomb bags.
Okay.
And so that can't be in the fire temple. But like a bomb-locked bomb bag could be in fire temple, for example, and still be foolish.
Of course, that being said, we do have access to storms in the well, even if they haven't gone and done it yet. So none of that required a strength, as far as I can figure. Because you just need to get this, Song of Time from the
Song of
Composer's Grave.
Time for it, yeah. Yeah, you don't need the keys.
Twin Rova pops in on one screen, and on the other, she just dies.
No boomerang yet.
Java's in a real dungeon. It's not Triforce splits. Listen, fish in Zelda games do not ever lead to anything good.
Whoa. Someone's not played Fishing Shuffle yet.
And shuffle all the fish in the pond.
Yeah.
You've unlocked the fish, yay. So...
Yeah, this is going to be interesting now because Alka is going into full clearing shadow mode, so...
Yeah, I think, like, Koari will need to get hover boots, but I think Alka's just kind of got a lead right now.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like the market path to Morph is going to be for Honor. It's going to be whatever GTG.
Koari's going Ice Cavern.
So Alka's doing hard progression. Koari is doing something that might not be required, but might be required.
I think it's going to kind of. I think it's going to kind of depend on the lore if we see gold scale or not.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine if we just see Gold Scale just chilling here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Koari without hovers is like. This is the unfortunate thing.
Everything he does now. Ooh. What? I'll shut up.
Maybe you wished it into existence, or maybe not. It's Furores. That's actually quite nice, though.
I mean, Shadowpot's a key.
We already had the light arrows. It's just kind of nice for a bit of movement, but...
DMT is still path to Rova. Obviously for the long shot, because it was long shot locked.
I pulled up Koari's stream just to see his webcam for a second, and he just kind of took a second to just stare, gape at it. Then I think he realized, oh wait,
Oh no!
Ooh, hello, Talon.
That is cursed!
Hello.
Koari, they're chickens. You love chickens. That's a terrible look. It's a free trip back to town when you're done with them.
Yeah, every second Alka takes that Koari moves and doesn't pick up something he needs
Yeah,
would be a second being lost.
yeah. I think
Alfalfa, the hovers are in Kak Redead Grotto, and we spawned very early on in Kak as our random spawn, and we found some chews in there. And I think just the interior shuffle maybe just viewed his head a little bit, and might have just Papage'd that entrance. Yeah, he's walked over that grotto since with a bomb bag and has not done it.
yeah. And this is kind of where the real problem is that Alka just one item for go, and Koari's too. Koari, Alka has a lead on one of his item, and Koari doesn't.
There is a mini chance that we were saying that he didn't have many sticks, and so he didn't want to do it as child. But I don't know when he. Wait, the Burning Cack song might help him, but this looks like a nice play.
Yep. It's definitely a nice play.
Which could be fine. It could be fine. Maybe we'll find the second pair of hover boots. Maybe somebody drafted Plentiful.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, just imagine a pair of hover boots that doubles in the length you can hover.
That'd be broken. Getting skull number 20 here.
And then we can hear the woof go. Woof.
I just like how that cut off. Okay, let's see what's an ice cavern today. Aside from storms, of course.
I mean, I think Koari's one out right now is what's here is Boomerang.
He needs to find something in this ice cavern.
Yeah.
He needs to pick up storms, and he needs to go to the well, and then whilst he's in Cack, needs to be like, ah, crap, I've not done that. That's what needs to happen.
I finally got a dupe for that.
Yep. There's the Goron chop, by the way.
Shocker.
Probably the worst place for a Goron to start selling shit. Well, stuff. And the other Kokiri Force Foolish hints as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inko, this tournament starting the day after the groups were drawn, and you in the top 64 had to wait 3 weeks after your groups were known to play a race. And then shockingly, everybody decided to organise all their top 64 races on the same weekend.
I mean, we were trying to get a race yesterday. I think there were just some technical hiccups that just kind of made it really hard.
Yeah, I think starting Friday, there's about 20 races between Friday and Sunday, so get ready for a weekend of OOT.
Heck yes. And I also have a match in Wind Waker Randomizer co-op mixed pools on Sunday.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a lots of different words.
Yes, yes they were.
It's just like, pull it out of the hat, what we got? Wind Waker, mixed pools, co-op!
God. So does
That
Wind
is
Waker,
actually a tournament for it.
does Wind Waker mixed pools like shuffle the mid-boss entrances too?
Yes.
Oh god.
Except Dragon Roost boss. Like mini boss.
I once was reading the spoiler log for somebody who did mixed pools then, and I think it was like to get to the forest dungeon. I cannot remember the forest dungeon.
Haven, no,
Yeah,
Forbidden Woods.
to get to Forest Haven, you had to like go through like 2 or 3 different dungeons.
Yeah, that's a bit commonplace within in those settings. With nested dungeons.
Yeah, on Friday, ZSR definitely has 2 restream matches. Potentially a third. And I think the Saturday and Sunday schedule's still being drawn up. And I think over here on TSG, there is some races on the docket that we're just waiting for volunteer confirmation. Question mark, Tobias.
I remember seeing some matches at least on Saturday.
Looks like, yeah, Alka didn't exactly get the smooth wind room, so that does bleed about a minute or so.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't bleed too much time at all.
Cool, we've got Arana and the Specialize on Saturday here on the Silver Gauntlets.
Nice.
Those appropriate times for your time zones. And if your time zone is not there, you can complain to Tobias. At Tobias G_91.
Oh, good. Don't you love this? We're in key go mode for Shadow Temple, but we're not in go.
Yeah, got all the keys, but probably
Gotta check the back anyway.
9% check.
Oh,
maybe
my
we're not.
gosh. This is probably gonna be Boomerang. Nope.
There's the Koari tunic.
Interestingly, not a wallet.
Of course not.
I mean, we already found the wallet. Long.
Yeah, if we had the other wallet, we wouldn't need. We'd might need to question that morpher path.
Yeah.
True.
Look at Koari using the ground jumps to make sure he gets pushed in fake quotations in the correct directions. You don't get pushed whatsoever. You can do it whatever direction you want. Don't at me.
Alright, and that's 20 skulls for Alka.
Yep. Shoo!
Bless you!
Goes into it.
Okay, so no big items here, but gonna pick up storms for Koari at least. So
Yeah.
this is going to be go child. Like this is kind of one of the things where you've made the play to get storms. I think you double down and you go do the storms checks.
Yep. Certainly not in Kokiri Forest.
Yeah. Looks
True.
like he's gonna get blue fire for King Zora.
Yeah, this is fine.
This
Is he
yeah
gonna
this
do this? Like no, okay. I know there's a way you get frozen and you can climb when you with the iframes or whatever. Ooh. I've just realised like my my laptop monitor turns off whenever my fridge like goes like I don't know on or like turns up the energy. So,
okay.
like nothing else turns off. It's just my monitor goes off. So.
That fridge is a bit of a power hog, huh?
Yeah.
Terra, I just don't even think he knows it exists. I think that's the problem. He would have done it if he just walked over it. We just gotta hope, yeah, like Skyria said, like when he does bottom of the well.
It'll either be that or on Burning Cack where he does it. Because once you orphan a check in Cack, it's pretty hard to remember it again.
Yeah.
It's not just the Redead Grotto that this happens to, but also like Cack Archery.
Yeah, Cack Archery is a really big one for that. That is also, yeah, one where it's not you forget it, it's just like sometimes in an ass place.
Yeah.
Maybe Storm's Grotto, I find that as well. I do that a lot.
Yeah. Just one of those places where you're usually there in the first 20, 30 minutes of the scene, and then
Yeah.
it's the one check in the area that requires something extra.
Oh, he's not doing it.
Come on, Koari. Come on, my dude.
Is he really going for 30?
Nah,
No.
I don't think he's going for 30. I think this was like fairy fountain.
So he's done the fairy fountain, but will he remember the grotto?
Yeah, he must have checked here. I don't know if he had CL when he was doing the schools.
There's the boomerang, by the way.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh no.
No, Koari. Don't play that song, Koari.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Let's just hope he didn't like hard orphan that check.
He did. Yes.
He's got Kokiri sword at least, so he could save a few sticks this way.
Alright, Alka now an entire Shadow Temple ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, Alka doesn't have a bottle for Ice Cavern yet, because other than a Router's Letter, the only other bottle we know of is hinted on 50.
He did Child Domain. I'm assuming he handed in the letter.
No, he never had the bottle. He did Child Domain without the bottle, but he's got scale and root. He's got scale and Serenade, so it's not the worst thing. But
We're gonna see what's on Sunsong Grave.
Oh! This is gonna be great.
Actually,
Alka's
from both
about
sides.
to go through. Alka's about to go through Dape race again. I think.
No,
Let's see. Oh, maybe not.
they're doing the same check, but as like child versus
Alka
adult.
doesn't have Prelude because Prelude's over in the windmill. Alka doesn't know where the windmill is.
Nope. So Sunsong is essentially dead.
Yeah.
So now I think I would prioritize Storm's checks.
Okay.
At least for getting Iron Boots.
I would prioritize the Cack Redead Grotto.
At least for Koari.
Remember, Koari. Think, my dude. Present the letter. Play the ocarina! No, don't play the ocarina.
Hopefully
Okay.
he remembers it while doing chickens.
Yeah, you can play Suns. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, you walk right over where your hover boots are, Koari. Let's go. 7
We gotta do
chickens.
chickens.
Is this the iron boots? I will giggle. I will giggle 501 if this is
I mean,
the iron boots.
our problem is like, what is our path to Morpho that was in GTG?
You can't do this, Koari. You're gonna get shouted at.
I'm still under the impression that it was more for Bruno's letter because
Yeah.
there was like nothing else. Because the other
Yeah.
two items in there clearly point towards Twin Rova.
Everyone spam such a bad kid. Oh no, God. Oh dear.
Yeah, actually, Alka still hasn't. I don't think Alka ever did find the windmill.
Yeah, he doesn't have Prelude. Such a bad card. Such a badge card.
Windmill is exactly where Car is
Colossus.
going. It's Colossus Ferry.
And if
He has to do Storm's here.
if both Iron Boots and Gold Scale happen to be in bottom of the well, or anywhere that Storm's locked, that could be bad news for Alka.
Yeah. Well. So here's the question: does Alka do Chapu?
It looks like he's gonna turn in 20 skulls.
Yeah.
I think
Skull.
you've got to do Ice and Storms. If you go Jabu, I think.
This is going to be Skulls on Chess Game, but this is going to be for nothing. This is going to be the Zora Tunic.
Yeah, it does make sense. It would most likely be Zora Tunic.
Because there's
still an unfulfilled path to Morpha from GTG.
Yeah.
We know 10 is dead, absolutely. 20
this
is
20 now?
probably
Okay.
dead
Also,
too.
Big Pose? Where's the Poe Hut?
Poe Hut is in Lon Lon.
Okay, right.
Not something we're too worried about, thankfully, because doesn't seem to be anything like just nudging us in that direction.
Well, there's a Lon Lon path to Bongo, which could be for Koari. Koari's sake, could be something, but
Yep.
Nocturne's already like on the short list of things that you start cursing the game at freaking thing.
Okay, we've got we've got Lens minigame on one side. We have touching cocks on the other side. So this is exactly what Ocarina of Time Randomizer is all about.
All right, what was it, right?
Gambling and touching cocks, I see.
So VG fan, actually, Bronze Noob was the first one to make the RL LLR guess. They're both wrong. Oh wait, no, they're still there. Oh no.
I'm still out though, because it's a right, and I usually go all left.
Oh, and the last one, everybody loses.
Pretty much.
Do you know who you can identify as being homosexual in the top 128?
Wait, we're finally getting it.
Well, he hasn't really swapped his equips yet.
Can I finish my joke?
Yes, sorry.
So you know who's gay in the community because they allow 7 cocks. That's it. They don't ban 7 cocks.
I'm sorry. I was just finally happy to see where Child Spawn was.
The best avian orgy, that's what it's called.
Oh, all right. We didn't see the grove.
Rest in hover boots.
We didn't see the grove.
No.
Not at all. So it looks like Alka's gonna be turning in that letter. What does he do after? Will he go into Jabu or just finish up with Ice? Because it could also be just a Jabu.
I think he's going to go into Jabu. He's going to check the fairy fountain entrance and then go into Jabu.
Yeah. It's a possibility since it's clearly for Rudo's letter.
Yeah, here comes the fish.
Uh-oh. Poor fish is gonna be sacrificed to a whale today. And I mean, if you really think about it in a taxonomical sense, whales are still fish. But then again, that'd make every land vertebrate fish, including us. So you're welcome. And speaking of fish, there was a fish bottle in bottom of the well in the coffin.
Did anybody think this stream made more sense when I was talking about 7 cocks?
I don't know.
We move on talking about space whales.
Everyone likes whales. They're huge and they're the cutest large animal you can think of.
Is Al actually going to do Jabu?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm actually kind of psyched to see this.
Fair play. All right.
I mean, there's nothing saying that this isn't the right call. That's the worst part.
That's it, yeah, because it's potentially like following the path. Like that's what's pretty cool.
Hey,
Oh.
we're getting 2 raids today. Well, in a row.
I wonder if we get a thunder raid in a minute as well.
Maybe.
Oh,
yeah, we did.
Get rid
There
of
we go.
Future! Yo, we just had the Thunder's multi-world team raid us, so hey.
It's a deadly raid, you know.
And Thunder, we're in the well. So, you know, perfect timing.
So far, we found a fish in a bottle in the coffin. So I'm not quite sure what that symbolizes, but I guess to each their own.
Like, if I were mean, I'd say it's Mr. Carp's chances in Group 12. No.
There's a big chest.
That'd be more like Chimp's chance. So,
True.
no offense.
I know.
Still, I like the meme around it because it's basically the zoo with a French zookeeper.
Rocks, we're going to be looking for exactly what's in this big chest here.
There they are. I'm clairvoyant. I knew that bottom of the well would have to have something like that. So yeah, Jabu is a bit of a red herring, or in this case, a whale.
If Koari had the hover boots, he'd win this race, but he doesn't. So,
Boy.
now we're just gonna have to see Jabu. Jabu may have the second scale. Jabu may have the second scale.
That is also a possibility.
Yeah, but we also know that we have a key in Central Pillar of some type.
Yeah, just for people coming in, the hover boots are in the Kakariko Dead Grotto. We spawned in adult. We spawned as adult in Kakariko with random spawns with a pack of bomb shoes. Koari did not do the reader check. He's walked over that grotto many a time with a bomb bag and has not done it. He has what we call Papaga'd it.
So far, nothing in Jabu.
Shocker.
Indeed. Quite a shocker. I forget if Koari's a compass or map first kind of guy. Oh, he's map. Never mind.
He actually did the long shot strat as well, even with the iron boots.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit faster.
It probably is, yeah.
I mean,
I haven't really thought about it.
You're not sinking down, so it has to be faster. But
You just have to make sure that annoying Tektite doesn't bother you.
what does Koari have left after water?
Yeah.
Shadow.
First 2 checks on Shadow. He's got 2 checks, an item left in GTG. Knows Fire's foolish. Could do first check of Jabu.
Kind of half hoping for deep BK here so we can clear out the whole of this water temple.
So Alka failing after just doing the 3 fast checks in Jabu.
Okay.
Besides, if it's on Baronade, I'm going to lose. Good news, it's not on Baronade.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news, he still doesn't know where the windmill is.
Yep. That could also be a bit of a cost for him. So far, it's still up in the air on who can win here.
I mean, the good thing for Alka is, even if he doesn't know where the windmill is, he knows how he can get to the windmill, even if it's going to cost him a minute.
Yeah. That is also true, but...
And then he'll figure out how exactly to actually get there as a child, if he wants to do it.
But since he's done it already, I doubt he's going to be doing that just to get to the entrance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually not a play you normally make in Standard. And even if he was the one who drafted that setting... Alright. Find out where that BK is once and for all. I think Koari already saved, so that he can scum whatever is in here. Very smooth setup here. I always love doing that setup because you just get the right angle almost every single time.
Yep.
Oh, and there's the boss key!
Yep. As expected.
Well then. Another save quit, and we're out of here.
Yeah, Alka doesn't have Prelude because Prelude's in the windmill.
He could pick up his hammer still. Should make fighting Ganon a little bit smoother since none of them still have BGS.
Yeah, at this rate, we'd have to nut Ganon at this point.
Pretty much.
I guess you just do that after you beat Morpha, to be honest.
Yeah. I know I would not be thinking about that.
Probably not.
And then I'd be like, oh.
Alright, so...
Oh!
Ooh. Yeah. Alka's heading for ice now. Gonna get storms. Then has to go figure out where the heck. I guess because Alka didn't have Prelude, he didn't know that it was storms or ice. Storms or Prelude in Ice Cavern, but he'll...
Good point.
But he also like never turned in Rita's letter, so it doesn't matter too much. The game can totally require you to go through a Dabe race with Saga Time to get to the windmill the first time.
Yeah. I know
can-
that happens occasionally in mixed pools, especially if it's like a child entrance.
Yeah. The windmill has to be accessible as a child. It doesn't have to be accessible as an adult. As long as you're not playing unbeatable only.
Although it also has like warp songs that are randomized too.
Yeah.
So you could get a warp song that goes directly into the windmill. In this case, with just standard, that's not normally going to happen unless someone drafts it. And there's the quick grab from Koari. And Morpha is down just like that.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Not an easy thing, so...
You do need to be like frame perfect to even grab Morpha. And then just make sure that you can lock them right at the door.
Yeah, that quick grab need to be pretty quick.
Alright.
Yeah, it's definitely for the tunic, which means that small central pillar has a small key.
Yeah, and I think that means our second wallet's in Can's gas.
Yep.
Or it could be on, like, his slacks. But...
Mm-hmm. Those are the only places where the second wallet could possibly be at this point.
Wow, Arthur says it's 8 frames. I wouldn't have... Yeah, maybe actually, because you don't need to buffer it or anything, so... You gotta move and get it.
Yeah, I guess also the hammer for Koari is an extra entrance.
Mm-hmm.
True, yay, still looking for the checks. Alright, so they're even on medallions. Doesn't mean much at the moment.
Yeah. Alka's kind of on the straight line right now.
Yeah, gonna go the storms, head to the well, head to lake. He doesn't know it yet, but he's on the road to Viridian City.
Adult fishing time.
Yeah, I think he'd have to get it now to have any kind of shot, I think, for Koari.
Come on, fish.
I don't want to read the race time room when Koari asks, where's the hover boots? And Alka says, back Reno Grotto. Push the block.
It's just, yeah. And he was about to get the gainer here.
Can't put the hearts in the bottle, Alka. It's not how that works.
They're floating. They're like fairies, right?
Just random hearts dropping onto the ground like that is weird. Alright.
Alright.
Where does Koari go from here? Just Hyrule Field?
What's Alka's quickest way back to Temple of Time? Is it Bolero?
I don't know. He may
Probably.
yeah. He may opt to. I have to suspect he knows the windmills at Colossus, but maybe he plays Reclaim and checks that entrance and discovers it's the windmill, and it just gets Prelude back anyway.
Well, I don't think Alka is going to be doing Dampe race again. If I'm to be perfectly honest, it's very low odds.
We can
Because you've
hope.
already done the check.
Like, he knows it has to be child accessible.
Gonna be pretty relieved that that was Storms and not Prelude.
Yes. He's seen just about everything. I think the only thing he hasn't checked that he's gone by is probably the Carpenter's Tent, because he knows that's the Happy Mask shop. And Skull Mask is just I actually, can I just take a moment to appreciate how horrible ice arrows are to get in this seat? If you don't know how to glitch into the Carpenter's Tent. Even if you know how to glitch into the Carpenter's Tent.
Well, it's not exactly a glitch.
Well,
per
not
se.
a glitch, but you know,
It's not in logic.
it's
Yeah.
invisible, and you can't get there as a child unless you do some impressive things.
Like, it's a lot easier with mixed pools.
Yeah.
But you'd have to basically do the Skull Mask with just having to swap between a child and adult.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
Oh wait, here we go.
I think.
We're doing it.
Oh, I see. There
Yeah.
we
We're
go.
doing it.
If he knows he's got to go backwards and forwards to the Temple of Time, it makes it sense to be a time save to pick up Prelude now.
Where Temple of Time is you?
But we could have played Requiem, but he doesn't know that, of course.
But it does look like Alka now has a better chance of taking the victory. Because it was simply just an entrance versus an item check.
This would have been a really close check.
Yeah.
A really close race. So it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you orphan the one check in Kakariko Village, which happens quite often. I even did that as well.
I mean, Alka never went here because he knew roughly where his art boots were before this was really a thing that he really needed to care about.
I wonder if you can take, like, Alka picking interior ER as being like a victory. Like, he's won because of that, because maybe the early search for interior entrances has potentially whiffed Koari's brain. Yeah, Koari
Oh.
needs to pick up the hover boots, but the check they are at, he has forgotten it exists.
Well, he's playing for Nocturne.
He's going. He's going back. Maybe he'll check the Dampe hut.
Nope.
He's okay. First two checks of. To be honest, I'm surprised he hasn't done this for a while.
Yeah, this is
but
progression. Yeah.
first two checks of
If the hovers were just here.
I don't even know where Alka's going anymore.
He's off.
He's off like a bat out of hell.
DMC storms first.
Yep.
Okay.
Trying to save the time, the age change maybe.
Well,
It's storm, so it is potentially path. That's fair.
not here.
I'm just
Yeah.
surprised he went through Crater to get there without doing anything in Crater or checking TMT wall or the
Yeah.
TMT ferry.
Probably has forgotten about. Yeah, he has not checked that, hasn't he? Wow.
No.
Well, I think he's just hardlining for those checks because he knows you'll find iron boots that way.
Yeah.
'Cause
No, I'm
he's-
just.
He is just iron boots from go mode, and he knows that that Rudo's letter is path.
Yeah, I think he probably had a realization halfway through his route because I think you just go up through Goron City otherwise, not go through Crater and drop down trail.
You probably forgot the entrance, the ferry area. But it wouldn't have helped anyways, given that it's not leading to Path to Morpha. Whereas Koari's hover boots are unhinted.
All right, here's the well. Koari's done chickens. Yeah. Koari did chickens at the same time as the lens
Yeah.
game. Oh, Talon's chickens. Yeah. Oh God.
God.
I don't think anyone's touching those this seed.
Koari might.
You'd have to go back child, which involves a lot of climbing back up.
Yeah, and then climbing back up. Yeah.
The problem is if he doesn't have anything else, what else can he do? Oh God!
That's French vanilla, I think. Depending on the color of the flames.
Yeah.
Even then, it's still hard to tell. Nope. Just weird that you'd even be doing chickens before even considering grotto, but it does happen. You might have thought that he's already done it.
That's what's had to have happened at this point. He's forgotten that he hasn't done Redad Grotto.
It's happened to me before.
He's gonna do everything else. He's gonna probably go into Jabu, do Boomerang Chest, and then Alka may or may not be done by the time he's in the game
Yeah.
mode.
Is he gonna run out of checks before Alka's done?
I mean, I think in his mind, he probably only has like. I don't think he did Child GC, so you get your bunch
True,
here.
yeah.
You get your bunch here, but I think probably in his mind, he probably thinks he has like 6 or 7 checks left in the game.
Does he have the stone of agony?
Please. Please, for the love of... Alka getting the
Bottle.
fish.
Free bottle.
ESF.
The emotional support fish.
Yeah. No.
I don't think it's moving anymore.
Frogs won. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a path, essentially. For the iron boots, of course, but
Yeah.
missed.
Show the frogs the letters. It's important.
Oh, and Alka's beelining it for like just does not want anything to do with that hand.
I mean, that's a fair play.
Yeah, I think when you're looking
Yeah.
for one item, yeah, it's try and do that last.
Just under 2 hours and 40 minutes, Alka is now in go mode.
Okay.
So we'll be
Now
getting our
just-
first victory in the Challenger Cup Swiss rounds.
We're not doing Swiss.
Oh, right, no Swiss. Okay, thank you.
We really should do it. We really should do like 128 man Swiss.
Yeah, that
Just
wouldn't
to-
be chaos at all.
You mean like a round robin?
No, Swiss.
Everybody plays everyone.
Yes.
I could play 127 matches.
Yeah, here's child cheating for Koari.
Yeah, he's into this Child Goron City bit. Where was this boss key?
Central Pillar.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah, legit. It's like, well, you know how you're going to route this. You're just going to get a couple of keys and then do Central Pillar. Then I don't know if you want to do boss key chest before that or not. Don't even bother going through Central Bow Target.
512 player Swiss.
Yes.
You only need to do like 11 rounds, right?
Ah, I see. Alka is also a compass first kind of person. Just like me, for real.
Yeah, Link to the Vast Randomizer tends to like to do Swiss into brackets. Well, one tournament admin really likes to do it. He's a smart tournament admin.
Yeah, if we do a 108, 128 round robin ice percent tournament, we could do 3 matches a day.
Pretty much.
127 for in 40 days.
Next SGL in-person tournament will be Swiss Watch. Because everybody just can't leave the matchup rooms.
Not even to pee.
Nah, gotta get 4 matches in a day.
20?
So that's about 11 hours. 8 or 11 hours. Depending on how well the seeds go.
Yeah, Koari super running out of checks. We might be
Yep.
seeing Talon's chickens.
A rush
No.
for Talon's chickens.
Come on, Koari. Climb the mountain.
I'm the man. No, he's not
Climb the
going to.
mountain, Koari. He's
He
doing
doesn't hate himself that much.
It's not the big rock candy mountain.
Oh god, he's going to go do landscape.
Yep, and he's going to be thoroughly disappointed.
Probably a good time to bring up the next restream that's going to be happening on the Silver Gauntlets. We've got Arana versus the Specialize on Saturday here on the Silver Gauntlets at 5 p.m. UTC, plus other time zones that are relevant to you. Keep your eye out on ZSR for the Top 64 tournament as well. Lots of races going on there. And, of course, the podcast is very important. Make sure you listen to that.
I think Alka is going straight off of the path in Market, although he'll be disappointed to know it was simply another small key.
Oh, was it in Boss Key Chest?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I was wrong. I screwed that up in my head.
Boss Key Chest was vanilla,
Yeah.
but it's technically 5 key lock, therefore, yeah, it
Yeah.
was in logic.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
required.
yeah. If you know the Zora Tunics path, you know that the Boss Key basically can only be in one of 4 slots. And Water Temple.
Yeah, fewer tunic requirements are always on.
Yeah, fewer tunic requirements are on, and that basically means the one thing that the Zora Tunic is actually required for is Central Pillar, because it turns out that shooting a bunch of enemies while without hookshot while swimming around in water is still really annoying.
Yep. It takes about at least half a minute.
Yeah. I mean,
Which, if you're like really low health and you don't have a tunic, then that just means that you're basically stuck there until you could get more health. Or
There's
until
a
you get the tunic.
Koari's got his thinking face on now.
Yeah, he's going back adult now, so he's probably in his head already thinking this ain't looking good.
Yeah, the pillar had a small key, which is logically required to get to boss key chest, since the Dark Link loop and the boss key logically require 5 small keys.
Yeah. Yeah. The way that key logic works is that they assume that you will spend the keys in the most wasteful way possible. So even if there are 2 locked doors between you and Dark Link and you and the boss key chest, the game's expecting you to spend all of them.
And of course, like the bottom door to lead into Central Pillar.
Yeah. Of course, there's also like that one extra locked door that's removed. So.
Yep. The one that leads up to the higher level.
Yeah.
And it's removed regardless of settings, whereas in the combo rando, that's only added back in during key sanity.
I think Koari is doing toy.
Yep.
And the other BMS check, which I don't think he didn't do the BMS check in the end, didn't he?
No,
For
he didn't.
exercises.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we'll see how much he remembers, how many keys he saw, because he should be able to recognize if he was keeping, if he has kept track of it, that Demos is the last item. So he gets to skip screwing around in another pool of water for a little while.
That's another interesting thing Koari's just done with that little bit of a setup to just be able to backwalk the whole of that blind part of the flags. He's showed us some pretty good stuff with the long shot extension to the top of the fortress and the swag spirit temple as well. So yeah, his movement's been like execution is definitely higher than what I thought coming in.
By the way, vanilla heart container on Morpha.
Nah, that's not vanilla. That was Baronate's heart container.
Or it could be Goma's. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't think too many people really care too much because it's still like the same reward. And Alka's gonna have absolutely no trouble finishing off the rest of his seed.
Oh yeah, he did pick up the hammer in the end. Good forward thinking.
Yep. And now for the worst thing this seed. Trying to get to Ganon's castle.
Yep.
Oh,
You can't go there with Temple of Time. You have to, like... I think he just did a save warp because...
Yeah.
That's in CAC, yeah.
It's still slightly faster than going through the graveyard.
Especially if he's on emulator.
Mm-hmm.
And Koari forgot how many keys he found. Which is to be expected. He was here 2 hours ago. Over 2 hours ago.
Oh, was Bemis a key?
It should be.
Oh, Bemis was an item, sorry.
Yeah, Bemis is an item, so.
Yeah, okay.
It should be a key on.
Toilet.
If we were counting correctly, then.
Yeah.
Because there's like 8 keys that we've accounted for.
Yeah.
Nope. An item.
Ah, you're wrong.
A dead one.
Never mind.
All good, though.
Well, Koari never did Dark Link Loop. He just got the boss game build.
Yeah, he's got items left in the water temple.
The absolute last location for those hover boots when Alka basically got them like before going into Goron City for the first time.
Alka's had them for about 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh right, he even got it before finishing DC.
Yeah, they were. He got it before leaving Kakariko the first time.
It really is, and it's not the first time that the Redead Grotto's been memory hold. I mean, I've done it too.
It's definitely one of those things.
Never did see the big Goron sword. It's probably in Foolish Fire.
He didn't save the one shoe for long shot. He just didn't want to use shoes before going into the Darkness Cavern. Which
yeah, I
is
don't
fair.
think he was aware that was a big chest. I think he was, but
No, he didn't do it until afterwards. He spent his shoe getting the long shot.
Yeah.
He muffed a chew in the Darkness Cavern.
He did, yeah.
But that had nothing to do with his decision to do
Mhm.
that grotto. That was after the fact. Alka actually never did Valley because he never caught the double defense at the waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
But there really wasn't anything ever pointing at a Valley other than
GTG.
Koari did it with GTG, yeah. Hammer Axle's hinted dead.
But I'll admit, him doing hoverless adults Gerudo Valley was actually quite nice. Not only
Yeah.
getting the chest in, not only getting the crates, but also getting the waterfall afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting
So-
that recall on.
I'll absolutely commend that. Sadly, can't do the same with the memory hole.
Did you get the light arrows from the place that I sent you to go beat me in the first place?
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody was missing those light arrows today.
At least it's not from in your pocket.
Ooh, Koari should Dragon Chest first.
Probably where another key is.
Good point. Yeah, Koari had a good chance. He was looking good. Alka had that extremely long child one. Be interesting to ask if he forgot it was open Deku or just decided to leave it till last. But that
Yeah.
definitely lost him quite a bit of time.
I think he would have done a lot of it just because of random spawns and he didn't have Prelude. I think he was just trying to maximize his chance of like not having to ever go back child again.
Yeah, I think if Koari had hovers, he probably would have been more inclined to go back adult a lot quicker and go and
Probably.
complete
Yeah.
the Shadow Temple.
But he's way too far behind now. So
I mean, he's
once Alka hits like the done button, Koari's probably going to be forfeiting.
but
That's my assumption, though.
He's going to be thinking, where the heck are those hollow boots?
Yep.
Yeah, all's not lost for Koari though. This was the hard match of
Yeah.
well, I say the hard match, but this was against the second seed of this group. So he's got Hell Knight and Zemu to try and claw some wins back. So he'll be looking forward to those races. Of course, Alka going 1-0.
Yep.
Also, of course, needs to play Hell Knight and Zemu in this group.
you know, I totally
so-
forgot that this was Hell Knight's group.
Yeah, the boss is in this group. So.
Yeah.
I think he still has a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it really interesting, this group. Makes that match versus Hell Knight, especially being the third seed, really important. I think Azimi was one of the ones that just kind of scraped into Challenge Cup, so we'll be looking to make an upset, I think, in those matches.
Yep.
Especially against the previous top 64 runner. Yeah, wacky GG's in chat. Alka is going to be really happy with this win, and I think Koari might be understandably a tad bit salty when he finds out.
Yep.
Yeah, Koari is forfeited.
Yep. It makes perfect sense. Just because the location of those iron boots were not very advantageous for him.
Alka in the race time room says he's at 200 beats per minute.
It's 20 BPM more than Bongo Bongos.
Let's go.
I mean, with that kind of victory, I probably would be too.
Yeah, you win your quote unquote hard match in your group. Oh, we're gonna get Koari. Nice. And they've not talked about the hover boots yet. So we may
Okay.
get the reveal.
Hello and GG's. Hello
GG's.
and GG's.
Yeah, thanks, GG's.
GG's.
Wow, that was intense at the end.
Yeah. You were ahead of this race for a very, very long time because of something you did in the first 10 minutes of this race.
I'm not surprised. Clearing Forest Temple before the 40-minute mark was not on my bingo list.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, we were really thinking about like, do you complete Forest when you get to that position? And yeah, I think
GG's, Koari.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's.
All
Yeah,
right. Where
I
were
had
they?
to.
Kakariko, Redead Grotto.
Okay,
Oh.
I was hard avoiding Kakariko for that reason. I thought if I felt like if it was taking too long, those Kaka was already lost. So I just put it off for her forever. Also, you are a fucking insane person, Alkaline. Why the hell would you pick interiors?
Why? Because that gives me the best chance to win. Literally. Yeah. I know how to play this setting. And I knew like when you banned Dungeon ER, I knew you would not be comfortable with on ER. So I picked that indoor. Then you counterpicked it twice with your picks, and I said, okay, let's destroy the counterpick and just pick random spawn. That was my plan. So yeah. Yeah, that was interesting.
yeah, you had a really interesting. I mean, disregarding kind of the hover boots in it, it was really quite neck and neck. You did both did DC with the choose, which was maybe could have gone river with that with getting the scale, but you both went DC, and then really went two different routes. Koari followed the GTG kind of paths, and Alka, you did forest, and yeah, from then it was two very different routes.
Yeah. So I have a lot of reasons for everything I did in this seed. So the reason I went to DC instead of river was because I had hovers. So I can get the crater song.
Mhm.
And then with a bow, I can go to the minuet song. So getting two songs sounded like much better than doing river. And then I can finish my forest route by going to river with a scale that I got on shooting. So
Oh, wow.
that was the plan.
Okay, so you actually checked Redead early. I was very. I did not check River because I was very conscious of only having 5 choose.
I was ready to save scam this. The spawn point is literally one door away. So I was checking that and
Alright,
save
so-
scamming on otherwise.
Okay, so then what was the holdup then? Why it took
So-
you so long?
You did Jabu.
Because I did nearly all of checks in Jabu, and I did basically everything that was pointed by the hints. So the strength 2 could lead to the irons, so I did spirit first, and then I got the lens, so I did chess minigame. And then I had no bottle for ice, so I had to go as a child to deliver the letter. So I did Jabu on the way, then went back to adults, do ice cavern with my only bottle to get storms, check the empty storms quickly, and then go to bottom of the well. That's why it took me so long. And that's why I was super afraid. Also, late prelude. I didn't even know where windmill was, so
Oh.
I just did.
My
I
prelude
just
was
did Dumpy's
early
race.
as hell.
Yeah, I
My-
just did Dumpy race, like, just to check where the windmill was. So yeah, the reason I didn't get prelude was basically that at the point I had access to spirits, I was like, I'm basically close to go mode already. So I was thinking I don't need to check more of this. If storms is in windmill is a dead check, so I don't want to waste time to find it.
Okay,
So yeah,
after what was it? After irons, I was basically looking for hovers for like an hour.
Yeah,
I-
I think if you were in a position where you had the hover boots earlier, I think you probably take the seed, especially with Alka, which it's a really interesting thing that you have to give in the letter because it's your only bottle. And then you're kind of stuck in that point doing Jabu because it's on the path as well. I think if it wasn't, letter to Morpha, probably I don't think you do Jabu. You just kind of go to ice, but you're kind of like, well, you're here. It's potentially path.
I had to because that's my only bottle. If I had
Yeah,
another
yeah,
bottle,
yeah.
I would have just case and skipping
Just
to ice.
KZ skipped. Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
completely fair. Like
Also,
we didn't find any other
also-
bottles.
I got
Well,
one
there's one on
in
Big
bottom
Ron.
as well. I got one in bottom as
There's
well.
one. Yeah, there's one on Big Ron, one on Bomb in the Well. Don't know where the fourth one is. Also,
I
I
think
did
you
not
have
know.
to turn in this Frutozeller. You have to turn in this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
I think it
Also,
locked all the other bottles.
just want to say one thing. I did not know that just because an area is foolish doesn't mean it can't contain the entrance to Temple of Time.
Because
were
Temple of
wondering
Time
that.
is its own region.
Yeah.
So I
Okay,
knew when I saw Kokiri Forest Foolish, I was like, oh, I hope so much that Temple of Time is there. Just for this reason. Because I know a lot of people don't know about this.
Well, there was like I think 2 or 3 fairy fountains there. I think it's
Yeah.
just 2.
I didn't check any of them.
That's good. There was more in the market anyways, and they were all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
so-
market path
three
for
in the
Zora
market,
Tunic.
I believe.
Just for the Zora tunic for key logic. Classic.
Yeah.
Superb.
Classic.
And then when I got this lens, I was like, okay, strength 2 in GGG unlocks lens in spirit. That should be Iron's on treasure chest minigame, right? No.
No,
It's
going to
just it's just like last wallet in Ganon's castle. Of course.
I mean, because it's, of course you guys probably didn't pick up on it. Like we had double path to Morpha, double path to Rova, so we lost a Phantom Ganon path because obviously open Deku, so no Goma path and
Oh yeah.
bomb bags, no KD paths. So we lost PG paths because all the strengths had to be sitting independent of each other as well. So
Also, I'm never even doing this again. Like Forest without knowing if it's a stone or not. It was just like I have Forest in logic. I don't know where Temple of Time is. And I get, like, I was not planning to do Forest, but I get the hints that Minuet is on OoT. And I'm like, I am never going back to this region, ever. Ever again. So now I'm forced to clear the dungeon. Without a shield. With 4 hearts.
Without a shield? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
No, I didn't have a shield.
You really are nuts.
Yeah. Did Forest Temple sub 40 minutes without shield. Stupid.
Yeah.
But I got the green med, which got me the Requiem, and I was like super happy about this.
Yeah.
It was insane.
All right, I think we'll wrap it up there because I know Pappy and the French restream are waiting for you guys as well. So feel free to head off over to the French Discord and Pappy and that lot to see them. I think Tobias is joining us here to wrap us up here on the Silver Gauntlets.
Yep.
Well, I
Thanks
gotta
for
get
the restream.
right now. See you guys.
See ya.
Thank you, Alka. Thank you, Koari. What's left for me to say is basically just keep an eye, obviously, on our Discord to learn about upcoming restreams. There is a ton of matches currently being scheduled, and obviously we would love for you to watch along as we restream a bunch of them. We're currently figuring out our restreamer schedules, our plans on which of these matches we are able to cast. So keep an eye on our Discord. What we can confirm for sure is that our next match is going to be Aranya versus... Whoop. 1 second, sorry. Aranya versus the Specialized on January 6th. That is Saturday, noon Eastern, 5 p.m. UTC, 6 p.m. Central European Time. More matches to be announced soon. The group stage has officially started. There is going to be a nuts amount of OOTR on Twitch for the foreseeable few weeks, because both the group stage of main tournament as well as the group stage of Challenge Cup has started, and I do know that Zelda speedruns have kept themselves at 2 restreams a day. And while we probably won't be able to match that frequency, we will certainly do our best to bring you a bunch of OTR as well. With that, all that's left for me to say is thank you so much to everyone who made this restream possible. Thank you to Koari and Alka for agreeing to be restreamed on short notice. Thank you to the entire restream crew who basically signed up to do this within about 8 hours of notice. Thank you to our commentators, Chuckles, Lee, and Toffile. Thank you for the latter one. This was actually Toffile's first ever OTR commentary, so congratulations, dude.
Thank you.
And welcome
Thank you,
to
Lee
the
and
club.
Chuckles.
No, I think you've earned your think you've earned your wings with this one. And thank you also to our trackers in the background, Bronze Noob and Blue Roses for you, as well as our note sheet tracker, Skyrayers, and to Star, who was our race monitor today. Bunch of volunteers working in the background to bring you these restreams. So, and finally, thank you